for Smiles Colorado.
I'm Joel Gilbert, also with Smiles for Colorado.
We're a biking program for the older adult community where we give bike rides at retirement communities, mostly low-income ones, and we give them rides on a trishaw, which is not a rickshaw, it's a trishaw. And they're very cool, battery-operated bicycles that we get from Denmark. So you sit the bike pilot, which is Joel, we're both bike pilots. We sit behind, and the two people that ride sit in front. So we twirl them around bike paths around Boulder and Lafayette areas, and get them out of their communities and into the fresh air and wind in their hair, and everybody's happy.
Depending on the weather, we'll do afternoons, and we don't want it to be too hot nor too cold, so we'll do afternoons, and then sometime in the summer we'll transition into the mornings.
Well, I run the nonprofit. I guess I'm technically the CEO. I originally was a pilot, so I'm also doing all the marketing and the fundraising and the scheduling and the motivation, training new pilots, getting new pilots to come. And we trained Joel, September?
Yeah, less than a year ago, yes.
Wow.
Yeah. We're going to have a big party when I have my 1-year anniversary.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing that I love about this volunteer opportunity is, as Mary alluded to, the administrative parts of it are handled by a combination of Mary and then the activities staff at the various centers. I've done rides for 3 different centers. And so from a volunteer standpoint, the thing that's most rewarding to me is I just show up and ride and have have a good experience with these people as Mary had described. Sometimes you see deer on the creek path, and these people haven't seen wildlife for a long time, some of them, so yeah.
We try to make it as easy as possible for the people that are trained pilots to come. We schedule the rides on Sign Up Genius. So after you're trained, you really just have to go on and see when you're available and sign up. So we try to make it easy for the volunteers to do it, and just simple, because we want them to focus on having conversations with the people while they're riding and showing up.
It couldn't be easier from an experience. If you want to just hang out with people and ride a really cool vehicle, this is the best volunteer opportunity you can imagine. So yeah, and it's in Boulder. You get to see the best of Boulder in the meantime. I have to pinch myself every time I come down here, because I don't have to do any of the marketing. I just show up, and the activities person via Mary has the people ready to go. So all I have to do is show up and ride, and then, as we said, give them a great experience.
It's interesting when we have new volunteers that want to pilot. They're usually people kind of like usual, bike people. I like riding bikes. I can ride a bike, but really, I would say most of the job is really having experience with the older adult community and having conversations with them and get them talking and make them feeling comfortable. Yes, you get to ride the cool bike, and yes, it's great to have biking experience, but really experience or just wanting to reach out to the older adult community and kind of be involved. You get really close to them.
Absolutely.
I mean, they tell you everything about. Some of them lived in Boulder, born here, so
Yes.
You get to hear some old Boulder stories. Some of them just moved here because their kids live here. So it's really storytelling,
Exactly. Stories telling and receiving. I think
Yeah.
that's it's definitely a two-way street, and things I didn't expect when I started out with Miles to Miles. I knew that I was going to get a great workout, but what I didn't expect is the enriching conversations that we would have in 2 ways. And these life stories of these people, whether it's surviving cancer or loss of a partner, and then they're very, very open, talking about what's going on in their lives. And the best part for me is actually recounting those stories to my wife when I get back, and she goes, "Oh, how did it go? You wouldn't believe the life story I heard today."
Yeah, it's great. It's really cool. We're at many different facilities, and the Pearl here is a private facility, so that's kind of unusual. The other facilities we use, Golden West, Joseph E. Commons, like I said, in Lafayette, they are county-run or city-run, and so for us to offer a free service to them is really a great thing. Like I think mostly you have to pay for activities, but we're a free service. We're coordinated. We will work with whatever the activities person at the facilities. So it's kind of a win-win. Like, we try to concentrate on using those facilities because those are the people that kind of need us the most, we feel. Yet we get so rewarded by taking them out and about, and the needs are so great. Yeah, especially post-COVID world.
We want to give the aging population here in Boulder County the ability to get out and about and see a combination of nature in the community, interact with four-legged and two-legged wildlife around Boulder County, and this gives them the opportunity to do that.